Hello guys, this is another video edition with Code with Oba, and I am your host John Olorutobi. So what we'll be doing today is that we'll be asking two developers, we'll be asking them questions about HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. So these developers will be answering questions on HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. So you need to follow us, learn from them, and with this, you also, I believe, you gain more. You will know more about HTML, CSS, and JavaScript by the time they answer questions and all that. So stay with us with the video as I invite them in to join the live competition. Thanks for coming on board, guys. So this is the rule of the competition. So each person has 3 seconds to answer a particular question. So sorry, the time frame is short, but 3 seconds to answer a particular question, and if the other person cannot answer, the point will be awarded to the next person. Is that understood, guys?
Okay.
Yeah.
So the question, I have question 1 to 20. So you can choose from between 1 and 20. So you can choose between 1 and 20. Dev, Daniel going first. Choose your number and let me get to the question.
Okay, let's see. Five. Five.
So number 5 says, what is the difference between margin and padding in CSS? 3 seconds.
Okay, the thing is that margin is to give specific spacing.
Yeah.
While padding is to give around spacing.
Yeah.
If you
Okay.
get what I'm saying.
Yeah. Okay. Margin is the space and padding is the. Okay. Let's be specific about it. You got it concerning the space, but out of the 3 points, let's say that's 1.5 because margin is the space between elements. Why padding? Padding is the space between elements in in a container or its folder. You grab
Okay.
both
Yeah.
of both of them are actually spacing. So thank you for that. So Dev Mavi, your number, sir.
Okay, I'll go with 18.
Okay, 18. So 18 says, okay, let me read the question for number 18. Okay, 18 says, which keyword is used to declare a variable in JavaScript?
Okay, we use var.
So it's actually a multi-choice question. You
We
understand?
use var.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. We use var to declare variable.
Var
So we
and
set it as var.
yeah, thanks for that. Got it right. Daniel,
Yeah.
your number.
10.
Yes.
10.
10. 10 says, how do you create a hyperlink in HTML?
I'm using the A keyword. I'm using href here. The A element. You can use href variable in it. Where
Thank
the href is where you actually put your link.
thank you very much. That's very correct. That's very correct.
Hear
Thank
what
you.
I said?
Yes, I heard it. You said by using the A. element and in combination RPF for the source link. Yeah. So Def Mavi, your question, your number, please.
Okay, I'll go with question 3.
Question three. Question three. Okay. Question three says, what is the purpose of the let keyword in JavaScript?
Okay, it's just like let is just like var. So instead of us var is kind of a bit old fashioned. So we use let instead, and it works better than var. You get what I'm trying to say? So let's say we want to set a particular, okay, let's say we want to put name as um Daniel. So we use let name equals Daniel, and then so it usually contains string again.
So Daniel, your question, your number, pick your number.
8.
Okay, number eight. Number eight says, um, okay, how do you add a CSS class to an HTML element using JavaScript?
Hmm. Yeah, that is CSS class. Elements using JavaScript. I don't know that one.
Okay, Mavi, is that a
But let,
point?
let's
Okay, let me attempt that. If we
seven.
want to do that in JavaScript, we usually
Number
use document
using
dot.
style tag.
Yeah, okay. Do you mean if you want to use JavaScript to style, like do the styling from JavaScript?
Yeah, like yes, just add the
Okay.
CSS
So if you want to do that,
class.
let's say we set a particular class to let's say we set it to paragraphs. So we can now say document dot get element by class name. So open brackets, then we put the paragraph, the class name, we put it there. Or we can also use a better option. We can use query selector. Document dot query selector, we do that as well.
So that is 1.5 points. So your question now, your number, choose a number.
Okay,
Yes, Mavi.
I'll choose number six.
Okay. Number six, using console.log. Tell us how to add um, two numbers using console.log. Tell us how to add two numbers in JavaScript.
Okay, if you want to do that, that's console.log open brackets 2 plus 2. You can do it that way.
Yeah, thank you. That's correct. Um, they've done here.
And then am I
Your
correct?
yes, you're correct.
What you can
So they've done here. You're the next.
do add two numbers in JavaScript. You first define let A equals to 5, assuming let B equal to 3. Then you do let sum is equal to 3. Then 9. Number 9.
Number nine. Okay. What is the correct HTML element for inserting a line break? I do you get the question? I said your question says what is the correct HTML element for inserting a line break?
No, come again.
What is the correct HTML element for
No,
inserting a line break?
come again. No, come again.
What is the correct HTML element for inserting a line break? Line break. So that's the 3 seconds.
That's BR.
Yeah, BR, that's correct. So Def Mavi, you are the next.
Question one.
It's gone. That's gone.
All right.
Wait,
11.
let me check. I think it's gone. Question one. Oh, question one is still available. So sorry. Question one says,
All right.
what does HTML stands for?
Hypertext markup language.
Yeah, that's correct. Daniel, Daniel, you are the next. Daniel, your number. Yeah, your number. Number 20 says to store data locally on the sorry. Number 20 says, what is the purpose of the local storage API in JavaScript? Like the local storage in JavaScript, the API, what's the purpose? Do
Wait,
you
did I
get
get you? I said, what's the purpose of local storage API in
in
JavaScript, right?
JavaScript? Yeah.
Okay, so what it essentially does is local storage, local storage.
So that's 3 seconds.
Okay, so
Yes.
it's meant for authentication. If I can verify, it's meant for authentication. So what it does is that it counts the number of days a person has logged in. So it saves that data to their local device. If I'm right.
Okay. Like you actually give the explanation. Yes, you said it saves data of users, if I get it right. And yes, local storage actually stores data locally, or the data locally on the client side, or still on the client side, sure, is without a backend. So stores data locally. So point awarded Dev Mavi.
Okay. Question 13.
Question 13. Question 13 says, what is the difference between inline and block elements in HTML?
Okay. Inline and block. Inline is like, oh, okay. Let me give an example. Span, for example, is an example of inline element. So we for that, let's say I write a particular code, like there will still be continuation in that same line, that there won't be like it won't return to the neighbor. For block level, we have like div. It will go to the next block, like to the next line. It won't remain on that same line anymore. Take for example, now I have my p tag paragraph and I put this is Dev Mabeli. So let's say I want to style Dev Mabeli particularly, I can use span to style it, like is an example. So that's an example of inline. Why if I use div, it will take it to the next block. It will take is a block level. So I just use span and div to explain it. You understand me? That's
Um,
just what I can say about
Inline
it.
element means the element is starting on a new, like the element does not start on a new page. Why block element
Exactly.
is starting on a new page. So
Taking it to the next block. Yes.
that's very correct. So Dev Daniel, you are the next.
16.
16 says, um, how do you undo errors in JavaScript? Do you get that?
Okay, I get your question. How do you do undo errors?
Undo errors in JavaScript.
What we do is that focus on we look through our terminal. if you're getting it. So whenever a error occurs in JavaScript, what happens is that in your browser panel, you have what we call the console. So after going to the console, you have an error and it shows you okay, unexpected variable online 54 colon 60. So what you are expected to do is to debug that error that go to your code, check that particular line, then whatever that unexpected variable that caused the error, what you do is you remove it. Another faster way is that once you know the code is too complex, you use your AI agent or any other resources that you want to do to debug properly.
Okay, thank you very much. You are correct. You can actually detect your error from your console, meaning that you go to your developer tools under your console, clicking the um, clicking that specific maybe you want to sign up and it's not proceeding, you can actually click that and the error will be displayed on your console. You can use that to catch your errors in JavaScript. Well, yes. Dev Mavi,
Okay, I'll go with question 11.
question 11. What is the purpose of the for loop in JavaScript?
Of the purpose of,
For loop.
please can you spell it? I didn't hear you very well.
What is the purpose of the for loop? For loop in JavaScript. FOR loop.
FOR.
Loop.
Okay, for loop. Oh, I just get you now.
Yeah.
So
Purpose of
for loop in JavaScript is let's say we want to I mean how can I explain it to let's say we want to okay now let's say we want to repeat a particular text. Let's say we want to repeat it for maybe like 100 times. We can use the for loop to do that. The conditional, oh no, it's not, sorry. We have for loop, we have while loop and the rest, but for loop is, I don't know how I can put it, but that's like you want to repeat a particular stuff, you want to repeat a particular action. So we can use for loop for that.
correct.
That's
You
what I would
actually
say.
stated it. For loop is for repeating the is for continuous repetition for repeating. That's what for loop does. So
Yes.
Dev Daniel, you are the next.
Okay, number 9.
Nine. Number nine says what is the difference between null and undefined in JavaScript? You get that?
No, please come again.
What is the difference between null and undefined in JavaScript?
Okay, when you say undefined JavaScript, it means you declare the variable, but you do not assign it a value. That means you can declare the variable of the example I gave of if you want to add now. If you declare the variable of let A, you only declare that variable, but you don't give it the value of 2. While for null, it means that it's an intentional absence of any value. That means that you said that let user equal to null. You probably do not put any variable or value there.
Okay, okay, I get the explanation. You are correct. Um, null is the absence of null is the object absence of the object value. Let me use it like that. Why the undefined is when the variable is not initialized. So Dev Mavi,
Okay. Question 8.
question 8 says, how do you select an element with a specific ID in CSS? Just tell us.
Okay, so Okay, so we use hashtag.
Yes.
So
Yeah. Thank you very much. That's very
if we
correct.
set ID as name, so we can now do in CSS, we just say hashtag name.
That's correct. Thank you. Dev Daniel, you are the next. You are the next.
Number 7.
Number 7. What is the purpose of the alternate attribute in HTML image? The ALT. What's its purpose? Do you get
Okay,
it?
the auth attribute is for display. Yes, it's for displaying alternative text for an image. If the image fails to load, it's also used in search engine optimization so that the image appears in search result and they can be directed to your website. It's also used for accessibility because of screen readers for visually impaired people. So the text is usually read aloud for them.
Thank you. That's correct. That's correct. So
Question, okay, question 15.
question 15. It says, what is the difference between get and post request in HTTP?
Ah, I don't know this. I really
Okay,
don't know it. I've well
Daniel,
forgotten.
is that a bonus?
Okay, yeah. So the difference between get and post is that get is used to retrieve data from the server, while post is used to send data to the server or update something.
That's very correct. That's very correct. Get retrieves data while post. That's correct. So, um, Daniel, your question now. You are the next to pick. Points are awarded.
Okay, that's number 6.
Number 6, it is gone.
Number 6.
Gone.
Yeah.
Gone.
Okay. 17.
17.
17.
Okay, 17 is not gone. 17. Okay, I'm coming. Sorry, please. I'm coming. Let me get it. So, question 17 says, which language runs in a browser? Do you get it?
What do you said?
Question 17 says, which language runs in a browser?
JavaScript.
JavaScript. So that's very correct. JavaScript. Question Dave Mavi.
Question 12.
Okay, question 12. Let me check that for you. Question 12 says, question 12 is gone.
11.
11 gone.
Um, oh no, how
Question 10.
about question?
Question 10 is available.
Okay, question 10.
Okay, question 10 says, how do you create a responsive layout using CSS?
How do you,
Create a responsive layout using CSS.
okay, if we are talking about responsive web design, that is media query.
Yes,
If we are
yes,
talking about, but if we are talking about layouts within the website, that's grid, and for aligning we have flexbox. So if we are talking about, so if we are referring to responsive web design, then that's at media query. We use media query.
Yes, that's correct. Flex or percentage. So what he said is that for the whole web design we can use at media queries and the layout you can use the flex and you can use the percentage sign. So we can also use media queries under um layouts too. Can use them, it's just for them to define the
Exactly.
layout
So we
on
can use it for
different mobiles. Right, for them to. So that's correct. Dev Daniel, your point.
Two. Number two.
Number two, let me check that. So number two says which CSS property is used to set the text alignment? Did you get that?
Yeah. So the CSS property used for text alignment is text align.
Okay, thank you. That's very correct. To align your text, you use the text align. So correct. Um, Dev Mavi,
question. Is question 15 still available?
15. Let me check. Come in, let me check. Oh, sorry. 15. 15 is gone.
14.
14. 14 is still available. So 14. Okay. 14 says, what is the output of type of null in JavaScript?
Output of
Type of null.
the type of node.
Yeah,
The output of
type of null. Time of okay. Time of
Oh
Daniel, is that
wait,
it?
oh I just get what you are saying. Oh, I just get what you are saying. Like you mean the type of like whether it is string or it is
Yeah, the output
number
of the
or
type of null.
okay, if we set the type of to null, then we should like I've forgotten a lot of these basic things. We should get something like it's not gonna be string, it's I don't remember. Let me just
Uh,
Okay, Daniel, is that point for
Boolean.
you?
No, it's not Boolean. Boolean is true. Oh, false. No, I've forgotten. I don't know.
Not bully.
type of node is when you say type of node, it means that you are referring to maybe it refers to an object because it's like a bug in JavaScript that they add there before it was fixed. So type of node output to give you like an object. Am I correct?
Yeah, correct. The type of null. The output is actually the output is object. Yeah, object. That's the output of type of null.
Yes.
So point awarded to Daniel. Daniel, pick your number.
So
Number two is gone. 19.
okay, give me 19.
Okay. So your question 19 says, um, wow, this is a bonus, honestly. So it says, what's the full meaning of CSS?
Cascading style sheets.
Yeah, that's correct. Cascading style sheet. So, um, the the result of the quiz actually
They've done the one.
it's an interesting one. It is interesting. So let me calculate them. A question. You didn't get it. So, calculating total Mavi score. That according to what I have here, Daniel have 31.5. Mavi has 25.5. And you got Daniel's 1 point also. The third question he missed.